Have you ever let a single glance lead you down a road you should never have walked? That's exactly what happened to King David. One evening, David was strolling on the roof of his palace, enjoying the view, maybe feeling a bit restless. From there, he looked down and saw a woman bathing. Her name was Bathsheba, and she was beautiful. David could have turned away. He could have walked back inside. Instead, he asked about her. His servants told him plainly, "She's Bathsheba, the wife of Uriah the Hittite." Uriah was one of David's own mighty soldiers out fighting Israel's battles. But David didn't stop there. He sent messengers to bring her to the palace, and he slept with her. Soon after, Bathsheba sent word, "I'm pregnant." Now David panicked. He tried to cover it up by recalling Uriah from the battlefield. He figured Uriah would go home, be with his wife, and the child would be thought his. But Uriah refused. How could he enjoy his home when his brothers in arms were still camping out in the open field? So David took it a step darker. He sent a message to his commander Joab, "Put Uriah at the front lines where the fighting is the fiercest, then pull back," so he struck down. And it happened. Uriah died, carrying his own death sentence written by David. After Bathsheba mourned, David took her as his wife. It probably looked tidy on the outside, a king caring for a fallen soldier's widow, but God saw everything. So God sent Nathan the prophet to David. Nathan told him a story about a rich man who stole a poor man's only lamb to feed a guest, even though he had plenty of his own. David was furious. "The man who did this deserves to die." Then Nathan looked David straight in the eye and said, "You are that man." David was crushed. He confessed, "I have sinned against the Lord." Nathan told him God had forgiven him, but the consequences would still come. The child born from that union became very sick and died. Yet the story didn't end there. In time, David and Bathsheba had another son, Solomon, who would one day become king, and through whom God would continue his promise to bless Israel and ultimately the whole world. It's a sobering story. One moment of unchecked desire led to a spiral of deception and death. But it's also a story of grace, because even after David's worst failure, God wasn't done with him. Maybe you've had moments like that, choices that haunt you, secrets that you've tried to bury. Don't wait for God to send a Nathan to wake you up. Confess it. Come clean before God, because His mercy is bigger than your worst sin, and He can still bring redemption from the mess.